I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com, and this is the all-new 2023 F350 Limited. Let's take a closer look. All right, guys, let's take a closer look at the redesigned truck here. MSRP for this particular model is coming in just north of $100,000. Obviously, a lot of money for a brand new truck, but you are getting all the bells and whistles here with the Limited. Let's start up front because this, as always, the most polarizing part of any refresh. Super Duty is always known for that big, bold, in-your-face front grille. Well, in my opinion, it's still here, but as you can see, Ford has brought it all the way into the headlight design. Your high and low beam LED projectors still in place are your C-clamp headlight design for the running lights. Very iconic look here, of course, and something that I still feel delivers a very powerful look. Now, helping with that, of course, is the Super Duty badging or stamping into the bulged hood. This particular truck is featuring a stone gray metallic paint job, and once that sun comes out, you really get a good sense of the actual metallic in this particular truck. But one more look here at this front end with that hood bulge. I think it's a very powerful kind of in-your-face look, and I am certainly not mad at the redesign. Let's move down the side of the truck here, talk about the wheels, because these are a bespoke wheel for the Limited trim package. This is a 20-inch polished aluminum wheel here. Really big fan of the design, not a big fan of cleaning all of these nooks and crannies. My one complaint with a wheel design such as that is that it is going to be a nightmare to get your mitt in there and clean those things up. Now, coming down the side of the truck a little bit more, you see the unique Limited badging here, of course, with the red 6.7 liter Power Stroke turbo diesel badging. Red is not just because they wanted to use something a little brighter this year. That is because this truck is packing the high output 6.7 liter Power Stroke, making 500 horsepower, and get this, 1,200 pound-feet of torque, an absolute monster. Now, this particular truck does have kind of the polished or brushed aluminum trim accents. I like it. Typically, I'm more of a color match fan, but I think with this particular color, it gives it a very premium look. Coming back down the side of the truck here, guys, let's talk a couple more areas of, I would say, polarization, if you will. You'll notice you have the step here and the step there. Now, fans of GM trucks will notice that looks awfully familiar, and it does. Well, it's for good reason, right? It is a functional aspect. You put your foot there, hop into the bed, or grab your bed cargo rather than putting your foot on a slippery tire, falling and hurting yourself. Same for the back bumper here. Let's take a look at this tailgate applique. Got the nice Limited badging stamped into that. Definitely gives it a higher end premium look. You can also get this in a Platinum. King Ranch will have a similar applique, but the Limited really does stand out. You have the color match bumpers back here, and I do want to point out too, guys, something unique and a first in market or first in class edition to this particular truck. You'll notice we got parking sensors back here, and also check this out. This is a backup camera with the tailgate down. Now, Ford listened to their customers saying that, hey, if I'm towing a fifth wheel, gooseneck, something like that, and I do have my tailgate down, backing up is a nightmare, especially at night. So Ford said, we heard you, we're gonna throw a camera in there, and it has made lives a lot easier for owners who have to back up with the tailgate down. Outside of the truck's obviously very nice. Let's move into the interior because if you can believe it, I think it's actually even nicer. All right, guys, as we go to step into our Limited here, you'll notice the power deploying running boards, and check out this interior. Certainly very plush, very baller, and very much worthy of being in a $100,000 plus truck. Now, this is actually called the Admiral Blue with a light slate gray insert. And obviously we got the diamond stitching going on there as well. Absolutely beautiful, very comfortable. My favorite part, my daughter's favorite part, is the massaging seats here, of course, but we got badges everywhere. You have a numbered Limited badge in addition to badging here on your seats, coming back down to badging even on the floor mats, and yes, even your Limited illuminated door plates here as soon as you get in. Very, very plush, very nice. I like the carbon fiber accents everywhere. As you'll notice now, the Super Duty lettering is just below this little storage area. That blue leather finds its way up into the dash here as well, and even into your steering wheel and dash area. My one gripe here about this particular color on the insert, the driver's side is actually starting to show a little bit of dirt down here, a little bit of a discoloration. This truck only has about 5,000 miles on it. So if you use this as a work truck, GC stuff, you know, you're getting around town, you're going to work sites, chances are you are going to dirty up that slate gray. Now, can you grab a magic eraser or something, clean it off rather easily, maybe, but it is something I did notice here with the interior. But what do you say we get behind the wheel of this thing, take it down the road and see what 1,200 pound-feet of torque feels like in the driver's seat. All right, guys, here we are lumbering down the road in the F350 Limited. And I have to say, if you're not used to the ride quality of a Super Duty 250, 350 or otherwise, you might be in for a little bit of a rude awakening, as these things are really heavily sprung, obviously, to tow a house, right? I mean, this thing tows over 22,000 pounds, so it's sprung as such, and you feel it. You feel every bump. Of course, having 60 plus pounds of air in the tires doesn't help, but you just have to be ready for the ride quality of something like this with the solid front axle, solid rear axle, and basically all of the spring rate. Let's put our foot into 1,200 pound-feet of torque. And there's 60 just like that. I mean, for a big, heavy truck, this thing more than gets out of its own way. In fact, I would say it's downright fast for something of this stature. But hey, that's what 500 horsepower, 1,200 pound-feet torque will do to you. I will say too, driving this thing down the highway, I just took it on a road trip to see a buddy about an hour or two away. And it just, once it gets up to speed, it just goes down the highway. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a cruise liner in that regard. If the road's smooth and you're just humming along, it's a really nice ride. The one time where you do feel that weight and the extra power is when you're trying to stop this thing. The brakes certainly take a little bit of getting used to. It doesn't stop on a dime by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, overall, the ride quality, I would say, is pretty much right on par with what you would expect a 250 or a 350 to ride like. Well, guys, that's going to conclude our quick look into Ford's new 2023 F350 Limited. Guys, as always, drop us a comment. Let us know below what you think of this behemoth. Are you digging it, or is 100K plus just too damn much for a truck anymore? Or are you somewhere in the middle? I know 100,000 is a lot of money. I'm not gonna pretend it isn't, but I could still definitely get down with driving this thing every day. Either way, we wanna hear from you. Drop us a comment, let us know. In the meantime, I'm gonna fire these seat massagers back up and enjoy the ride.